Doombringer Duel League. What a thing it is. I'm still GMT. He's still Andy.
I am. And apparently a different Andy, if you ask Christus and Zorak. Apparently cutting my beard was a bad idea.
Yep. We won't be having you back. I thought you still had the beard. That's why you were coming on the show, but without it, it's a bit of a non-starter. I know. A very handsomely paid gig, of course. If you want things like the Doombringer Duel League to continue happening, do go purchase Doombringer. Exclamation point Doombringer in the chat, and then go to the Steam page, and then part with your pennies and your pounds to play the single player. You can play the multiplayer for free and join in on the competitive action. But yeah, that's our one little contractually obliged plug for the day. Before we get into our final series, it is two of the best players in Doombringer history. One a 2v2 champion, the other an undefeated God, King, Emperor, Warlord, Tyrant in the form of ZorakWar. Let's take a look at these two. So, on the one hand is Respa, Swedish, always good in the world of esports. Fantastic railgun on him, very, very dangerous. One of the players that takes it the most seriously as well. Also a really nice lad. He's going to have his work cut out for him, Andy.
He's up against ZorakWar, the Emperor, the last final boss of Doombringer. He is such an amazing player, and I have a special relationship to both of these players because they've both dibble-dabbled in Quake World as well, so I'm always interacting with them one way or another. And just watching ZorakWar play in Doombringer, it's like music to the eyes, if that even makes sense.
It absolutely does. He's 2-0 versus Gaia, 2-0 versus Corvus, 2-0 versus Eskimo, 2-0 versus Gooey, 2-0 versus Crazy Al. The question is not will ZorakWar get to playoffs, it's will he drop a map before then. I think there's a couple of really dangerous players out there that could well beat him on their day, but he is the benchmark that everyone is set against, and as of now, he is looking pretty dominant. His challenger, Respa. 2-0 versus Nick, 2-1 versus Lagear. That was actually a closer series than I thought it would be. But he does come out on top.
I thought Respa would win that easily against Lugia, but Lugia put up a good fight. Lugia, of course, he's been around forever in CPM, in Quake World, in every Quake-like game. But Respa is just so strong. He has such a good aim. He's incredible with a railgun. And I feel like Respa will probably have a plan going into the game against Zorak. And I feel like Zorak is going to try to get the close fights going against Respa.
Yeah, well, we will see. Can Respa's combat pull him through, or will ZorakWar twist the knife? We're going to go to Duel 4 for map 1. Here we are then. Duel 4. I'm kind of surprised we ended up here. I do speak to Respa quite a lot, and he asked me about map picks. And I think that I said to him versus Zorak, you want to go like Duel 4, maybe Duel 3. You want to be aim heavy. You don't want to face Monero Walk or Tox because, yeah, he'll beat Rafa on those maps. Never mind you.
Yeah, and that is absolutely true. Respa wants to play to his strengths. If he wants to have a chance against someone like Zorak, he needs to play to his strengths, and one of his biggest strengths is that railgun that he just picked up, and that is like he wants to keep at this distance, but no, Zorak is gonna find the first frag. And yeah, but you could immediately see what Respa is going for here. He wants the long range fights. He wants to abuse the fact that he has a very strong railgun, and he wants to use that and never really get close to Zorak. And Zorak is down to 3 HP. He's gonna jump over and get that yellow armor, but Zorak is in trouble, and Respa is trying to do exactly what he wanted to do, but he's gonna go down to the rocket launcher of ZorakWar. So 2-0 to Zorak early on in this one.
ZorakWar is unable to keep away from the Gotlong there, though. Respa gets on the board 2-1. This is not a terrible position to be in. Honestly, whenever you're not being 20-0 by ZorakWar, you feel pretty good.
Yeah. And that's just how good Zorak is. like the lesser you lose, like everybody expects to lose, but if you don't lose by too much, that's a good day. Anyway, ZorakWar really 4-1 here on Duel 4. Make that 5-1 as he can also connect with his railgun. It's not only a gun that Respa is good at using. Zorak is good at everything at this point, especially in Doombringer and his item. I think he actually has a video out there from the Quake Live days where he talks about how he times items, and it's actually very interesting. So those of you who haven't watched it, go watch that. It's probably on YouTube somewhere. And ZorakWar is just an amazing item timer, but he's also very, very strong when it comes to the weaponry. So Respa wanting to take the rail fights might not mean that he always wins them.
Yeah, ZorakWar's best weapon historically has been the rail as well. But it's an interesting thing, right? Because in Quake Live, he is this really, really item-focused player. He wasn't Diabotical as well. Just get the items, time them perfectly, have way more stack, don't worry about the combat too much. But he is a very smart guy as well, just generally speaking.
Yeah.
So when he sees Doombringer and he sees its mechanics and realizes it's a more combat-focused game, he has changed his gameplay. And he does those small optimizations, the quick switches, the weapon selection from ZorakWar is even a step above Stinklight Sock, who for me was always the gold standard in Doombringer. So Zorak, yeah, he's still got that combat ability. It's funny though, because we have to talk about his strengths and his weaknesses. The problem is he's kind of all strengths at this point.
Exactly. Like, how do you find a weakness from ZorakWar? The thing is, like in other games, so like I mentioned that both Respa and Zorak, they play Quake World, and of course I'm very experienced in Quake World, and there's one big weakness for Zorak there, and that is his weapon selection. However, in Doombringer, it is absolutely spot on. He never picks the wrong weapon to use in Doombringer, or hardly ever anyways. So I can't find a single weakness of Zorak.
Yeah, it's interesting. He's teaching us about this game more than we're teaching him at this point, which is really, really cool. And we are very, very grateful to have him here. Even if he is 13-1-ing, 14-1-ing, one of the most promising players in the game.
Yeah, Respa is no slouch. He is a very, very strong player. He has amazing aim, and he's becoming a really good player. Both he already is a very good player in Doombringer. But he's becoming good at Quake World as well. And I don't want to talk too much about Quake World here, but it's interesting because they both play it, and Respa is quickly becoming a better player there. And Zorak, of course, as soon as he touches a game, he's already good at it. But Respa, one of the better players, I would say, in Doombringer. I've been playing Doombringer, especially back half a year ago when we were doing all the events and the launch event and all that. And Respa is so strong, and he's very difficult to play against. But for ZorakWar, thus far, 14-2. He did lose the last frag, and we're watching Respa here as he's trying to find another one. Down to 4 HP. He's probably not going to win this one. Actually, Zorak not connecting with anything, so Respa lives to fight another day.
That's sometimes all you can ask for. He's going to go through this tally, look for the fight, I think, but no, Zorak follows him through, hits him with the shotgun, and at 15-2, I'm starting to worry a little bit for Respa. ZorakWar does take him down there as well, a couple of swift rockets. But here's the thing, this is Duel 4, right? There is not a lot of armor and not a lot of health on this map. You can rush people down and suddenly be in contention for control.
Yeah, not much armor, and also the weirdest mega, of course, in the game. And just not a lot of resources, and that's always going to change the dynamics of the map, which is maybe why this map is one of the cooler ones. It's not my favorite personally, but it has some really cool aspects to it, the lack of resources and the long mega timing and all that. But ZorakWar not faced by any of it. 17-2, 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the game, and Respa, yeah, all out of ideas, it looks like.
Yeah, and in pure Doombringer fashion, we may well be changing the Duel 4 mega timer to be even more esoteric. Take it from like 2 minutes to 1 minute 15, because fuck you, this is Doombringer.
Oh, what a kill.
Of course, the game with the 1 minute 15 quad.
I love that. That's actually stemming from like CPM days. So what Zorak did there, the Doombringer of course has instant weapon switching, just like CPM did back in the day. So that lightning gun into railgun combo always looks so good on stream, if you ask me, and of course it works wonders in Doombringer. Just use that railgun in conjunction with the lightning gun. It looks so cool.
Yep. And sometimes just use the railgun. Just whatever you want. You know, it all works. It all works when you ZorakWar. The man wakes up and pisses gold. It's weird. Respa's been playing a lot of TDM, right? QuakeWar?
Yes, he's all about. Yeah, that's also interesting. ZorakWar is all about duel in Quake World as well. Yep. Already one of the stronger duelers in the North American scene. He also went to the LAN in Poland and played against a lot of European players. He even got to play against the best player of all time, which is Milton. He played a couple of games against him on a specific map that ZorakWar enjoys, and yeah, he put up a good fight. He didn't win, but it was certainly close, and he's already one of the best duelers. But Respa, on the other hand, he's been focusing on TDM, which is kind of his forte. He likes TDM in Quake World, and I know that he also likes that in Diabolical and back in Quake Live as well. So he's more of a TDM kind of guy, but in Doombringer, he's also very strong in duel.
Yeah, and in Doombringer, really strong in TDM as well. Actually, the reigning 2v2 champion.
True. I remember that. Yeah.
Also, he's really good at Guilty Gear. So he's just an all well-rounded gamer. You know, what it was like. I used to try and get good at all these various games, and I would fail at most of them. I got pretty good at a couple, but Respa's just good. Like, he plays a game, he will be good at it after a little while. Which is quite commendable.
He's also young enough to not be in that, you know, it's difficult to teach an old dog how to sit kind of territory that I might be in. You know, he's so young, Respa, is that whatever you put in front of him, he's gonna accept the challenge, and he's gonna become good at it. He's gonna learn very quickly, and that's what he's been doing. That's what he did in Doombringer. That's what he's been doing in Quake World, and yeah. Very good player.
But also, he is getting absolutely destroyed.
He's getting absolutely destroyed by Zorak on Duel 4 here in game number 1. And yeah, 32-1. These are Quake World-like scores. This doesn't always happen in Doombringer. This is a brutal scoreline.
Yeah, it's like not good. Is how I would describe it. It's not ideal. It's less than perfect. ZorakWar, I was talking, I think, to Reki the other day while watching a ZorakWar game. And I was just like, is he ever surprised by anything? Like, even when it goes wrong, it feels like he knew it was about to happen, and then he's just messed up mechanically. But it's like, he knows where you are 100% of the time. He knows what you want to do 100% of the time. Like, even there, he knew Respa was coming up. He misses the rocket, sure, but he knew it was happening.
He has such an amazing understanding of duel in general, knowing it's not only about like item timings. Like, anyone can study that and become a good item timer, but you also have to have that almost instinctive understanding of what the other player wants to do, and Zorak has that. As we enter the last couple of seconds of this one, 37-2 in favor of Zorak, and that was domination.
He's won that game. I think it's fair to say on Duel 4, and there's not a whole lot to analyze. Basically, ZorakWar showed up at every item, took all of them, and then hit you with 6 rails. And that's just what he does. Just casual.
Yeah, that was terribly one-sided, and but you know, sometimes duels can tend to become that way. They can look like that. It looked like Zorak was just that much better of a player than Respa was, which isn't always actually true. That's just how arena FPSs work sometimes.
It is. Now, our next map, this might surprise you, considering we have a 2-ban system. So there are actually 4 bans before we get any picks. Well, we're going to Aerowalk.
Ooh, so they both let that one through.
They did. Now, Respa's mechanics in Aerowalk, I kind of like it. You know, he's experienced on this map as well. He can rail. But ZorakWar is like probably the 2nd or 3rd greatest North American jeweler of all time in a series of games called Quake, which, hear me out here, Aerowalk's in every single fucking one of them. Every single game. he has played this game probably more than you've played anything. You know, this is just going to be his home from home. This is going to be not even his home from home, just his regular home. Let's get into it. It's Aerowalk, ZorakWar versus poor Respa. Let's see what he can do. This is, for me, this is one of the most exciting maps we could see them on, because I know that Respa's good here, and I know that Respa's mechanics will shine here.
Oh, I love the start from Respa though. Getting no, he's not gonna win the first fight though. I was looking so good. So he got the mega and then he rocket jumped up to the red armor, trying to get that stack lead early on. And I like the start from Respa, but then Zorak came in and actually won the fight anyways. He had better weaponry, and he's gonna make it a quick 3-0, as this one is gonna be a slightly higher pace than Duel 4.
Yeah, and Aerowalk in some games can get a bit slow because some areas are really defensible. I'm talking particularly... Oh, dear. I'm talking particularly Quake Live with grenades, the out-of-control position as it's known. You know, you just sort of stand there and spam. In Doombringer, no. People can just barrel at you.
Look at the speed from Respa as well. He's all over the place. He's just chasing down Zorak, getting that tied game frag, or the frag to tie the freaking game 3-3. And I can't believe that he was all over Zorak then. Zorak almost looked a little bit flustered from all that aggressive play from Respa. And here we go. He's gonna go down to ZorakWar. ZorakWar gets another frag. The mega is gonna spawn. It spawns now. Respa is gonna pick that up. And now ZorakWar looking to secure this red. Oh, nice lightning gun from Respa, trying to keep Zorak at bay, but no, Zorak is gonna be able to pick up 6-3. No. 6-3 in favor of Zorak. That's only 1 minute in. This might be a high scoring game.
Absolutely. If they play at this pace, we are not going to have any voices by the end of it. With the LG here, ZorakWar not hitting a huge amount, but he will get Respa there. Round the corner. What is that? He's so good.
8-3.
Close,
only 2 minutes in. 9-3. That's a good rocket from ZorakWar as he keeps running the map, trying to capitalize on more spawn frags. This looks almost like a Quake World game, just trying to chase for the spawn frags. But he's gonna go down to Respa. Respa gets the frag. He's still got 92 HP left. The red is about to spawn in 3 seconds. Can he secure it though? Zorak is over here trying to challenge for it. It's still up. And Respa is gonna circle jump over there, and he hits it. The mega is available as well. He's gonna get that pickup as well. Now he's got 200 HP, 100 armor. He wants to find the frag here. He doesn't have a lot of ammo, no rocket ammo, only the lightning gun and the rail gun. He's gonna have to back up, but still, nice defensive play from ZorakWar, pushing Respa away from there. Respa's trying. That was a good attempt at the rail. The red is about to spawn. He's gonna try to challenge for it though. Picks up the green armor, still wanting to fight against Zorak. He's gonna get the frag on Zorak. He gets in with a rail gun, and now he's gonna get the red armor pickup as well, making that a 9-5 lead for Zorak only, and Respa is on his way back.
Oh dear, how is he holding on like this? He's going to be on the mega as well. Now, from the high ground, looks to try and hem Zorak in, but Zorak is free. Over now, to the red we look. And Respa has to play up against the high ground again. It doesn't matter, he hits the rail. And he's on the red again.
Oh, that's a perfect rocket. That's a perfect rocket from Respa. And that's going to bring you to 9-7. 9-8. Zorak maybe needs to slow this down a little bit. This is not going Zorak's way. As we see the zoom in from Respa, and he wants to get the frag on Zorak, maybe tie up the game. He's trying. He's down to 6 HP. Is he going to connect though? He's not. There he goes. And he's going to tie up the game. 9-9. Only 3.5 minutes in. Actually, almost 4 minutes in, but 9-9 already on Aerowalk. And this one is looking to be a very good one, as Respa is in control of the game right now.
Huge hit with the rocket there from Respa, but he now comes down to the low ground, and Zorak, I think, fancied a little bit of a fight there. Now, trying to jump on over, doesn't get pinned. I'm kind of surprised, but Respa stays alive, and now trying to fight for this way A and the mega as well. Hopefully, ZorakWar's kept at bay as he goes for the red, but no, he's going to pick up both majors. And now, the vice grip. Will Zorak take control?
Oh, this stack from Zorak is huge. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want to get telefrag, but the super shotgun from Respa is going to reign supreme. It looked like Zorak's stack was just too big, but no. Respa manages to find the frag, and Zorak, once this red armor, is gonna get the pickup on that. The Mega is gonna spawn in 10 seconds. Will there be a fight before that? Most likely it's ZorakWar. We have fights going on all the time as they keep exchanging with the long range weapon. A rocket coming out from Respa. It's not gonna connect. The Mega is up. Zorak gets another kill. 11 to 10, but we still have 5 more minutes in this crazy arrow walk thus far. 13 to 10 now, getting a couple frags. Zorak is, and well, looking to get this red as well. Misses the jump though. He's gonna have to use the bolter to get up there. Oh, that was scary. Respa was right at the doorstep trying to, oh, nice rail from Respa, just connecting with every single rail, and yeah, every single slug. Misses a couple now just because I said that, and as Zorak connects with his, and there you go, another frag for ZorakWar as the Mega is about to spawn, and another one for Zorak. Mega is available though. Zorak is gonna give up on that. He's gonna go for the red instead, ignoring the Mega.
Yeah, he didn't really have the ammo to go for a fight, but now on the exit of the telly, jumps over to some LG cells as well, down to the rocket ammo. This is so efficient. The movement there from Zorak, it would be so easy to miss, but what he just did there was super refined play. As he now looks to try and hem Respa in. He's going to be going up the stairs, now back to the red, and he'll be able to fight for Mega this time.
I love the timing from Zorak. Oh, what a great play from him. Perfect timing, and now, oh, he actually gives up the Mega. Oh, that was a mistake from Zorak. He actually got the kill, and he could have gotten that Mega for free. He gave it up, and that's lightning gun from Zorak, just pinning Respa to the ceiling, and goodbye Respa. That Mega is all gone and very, very much dead. And there you go, 18 to 10. 3.5 minutes to go, but Respa is in trouble here. Another frag going Zorak's way. Maybe another one. That super shotgun did hurt Zorak, but it's not going to be enough. 20 to 10 as Respa keeps pressing the issue.
Respa is back in this. ZorakWar 20 to 11, still with the lead, but Respa has an opportunity here. He's decent on the stack. He's going to make his... Oh, dear Lord.
That's a good rail.
And now he takes him down again.
7 frags,
Andy, do you believe?
Minutes.
Do you believe?
Only because it's arrow walk. 20 to 13. That's already a big scoreboard. Like, that's a lot of frags already. And you have 3 minutes to work with. Absolutely, you can do this, but he needs to keep control here. Needs to get this Mega. Just make sure to secure the items here. He's got the ammo. Look at the ammo. He's got 100 cells. He's gonna miss out on the Mega most likely, but he's gonna get the red. And can he take this fight? He will. He's gonna get the telefrag. He gets the telefrag on ZorakWar. That's gonna bring him within 6 frags. And now he wants to connect with the railgun. He's gonna try. And will he get the frag? Yes, he will. Having the superior stack there, even though Zorak's aim looked on point. Respa had the bigger stack, and now can he convert on a couple of spawn frags? 5 frags behind, 2 minutes to go.
Here we go, and Respa needs to maintain this momentum. He's going to hit that rail. Lovely stuff. Can he continue? And through the telly, he will. He will. 20 to 16. Has a tough decision to make. Their way around for the red. Just kind of hold it. No, he needs the frags. Going to take one big... I think it was a grenade to the face, actually. Pretty rough for him. RJ's up, trying to defend this red. It's going to go the way of ZorakWar, though, and the shaft's not quite good enough. And now it's 15 seconds till the Mega spawns.
No, what are you doing on red?
Oh, no.
On red, Respa, it's already gone. Oh, he's in trouble here. 66 HP. The Mega is about to spawn. He's 4 frags behind. He desperately needs this Mega. It's going to be picked up by Zorak. What can he do now? He needs to make his way back to the red. He needs to get the next red, but Zorak is already there. He's not going to be able to do that. Zorak picks that up, and now he's in trouble. Zorak is going to find the kill. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Still 5 frags, still doable. Oh, good rocket from ZorakWar. 22 to 16. Respa is in trouble here, but it's still doable time-wise. In Doombringer, you can get that amount of frags, but now it's not looking good. Zorak is just controlling everything at this point. Red and Mega will spawn at the same time. Zorak is going to have to make a decision, as is Respa. Oh, but Respa is going to go down to the railgun of ZorakWar. He's going to get another frag as well. He's going to grab both items. I thought he was going to have to make a decision, but he's not. Not as long as he keeps killing Respa. Respa is going to spawn the red armor, but will not be able to get the frag here. Zorak 27 to 16. It looked like Respa was going to win that at one point. but Zorak is gonna reign supreme. 20 seconds remaining in the game, 28-16, and this is why I love Arrow Walk. GMT, talk to me. Arrow Walk is so good in every game. That's the reason it is in every game.
It is pretty fun, isn't it? And we've seen such a display of skill from both of them. We've had to see such a range of skills as well. The weapon selection's been crucial. The positioning's been crucial. The timing's been crucial. And of course, the aim as well. ZorakWar in, okay, maybe a predictable 2-0, but the fashion in anything but. Duel 4, okay, what? 27-2? We don't need to talk about that one ever again. Arrow Walk, though. That was crazy. ZorakWar does get through. He does still remain undefeated, but Respa made him work for it.
He certainly did. That was so close. 4 frags behind, and with you know, the 3-4 minutes to work with, that could have gone either direction. And I think Respa made 1 or 2 crucial mistakes, especially the one over at red armor. He was standing at red for a little bit, gave up the mega. Oh, but that was so close. Respa could have had that. And Zorak is human, after all. Almost human.
Yeah, he continues to win, and maybe he will continue, though. We saw Strong Sage today. I think that might, you know, give ZorakWar a little bit of pause. Both of those guys today, absolutely crazy. As well as Dem6, of course, beating Crazy Al, and what I think was a pretty big fixture for him as well. There we go. It was 1-2, Dem6 over Crazy Al. It is a 2-0 for ZorakWar over Respa, and a 2-0 for Strong Sage over Yup. It's been a hell of a night of games. That was the Doombringer Duel League Week 3. Week 4 will be coming next Friday. Same time, same place. Andy, what was your highlight for today?
Well, I absolutely loved the Crazy Al versus Dem6 game. I thought that was amazing. But of course, you know, watching my boys, Respa and Zorak, duke it out, that was also amazing. And just getting to watch and cast Doombringer again. It's been a while, and I'm just so happy to be back.
It's been too long, and we're very happy to have you. Of course, do go follow Andy and all of the wonderful Quake Worldy things he does on Sudden Death TV. What's coming up?
Whoa, in Quake World, oh god.
Yeah.
There's the 4-on-4 clan stuff going on. There's also the 2-on-2 Hammer Time League. But that's all Quake World stuff. You can catch that on Sudden Death TV. We don't need to talk about that here. It's all about Doombringer here. We need to bring this game into the light way more, and that's exactly what this league is doing. And yeah.
It is. And we thank you so much for watching. We thank you, the players, for playing, the casters for casting, production for not screaming in my ear this week, which was good.
Yeah, he was surprisingly quiet.
Yeah, I know. He's disappointed you, I'm sure. But it's been a good night of games, and we will have more next week. As I say, same time, same place. Until then, you take it easy and play more Doombringer.